Hey, welcome back to another video. This is FFI Learn and Earn Group. In this video, I'll be demonstrating to you how to approach your chart in terms of doing your homework and basically backtesting the charts to improve as a trader. So if you're one of those people who do not do any backtesting, this video is not for you. This video is for the people who are willing to grow and learn as a trader. I believe if you want to grow as a trader, you should be doing your backtesting, aka your homework. That way you can analyze more charts and get more familiar of what you're actually dealing with. So the first step I typically do in terms of my backtesting, I go ahead and identify my days. As well, I go ahead and identify my weeks by highlighting them in a full vertical line. In this example, we have two separate weeks that we're going to analyze in this video. Few points that you need to be paying attention for. Previous week levels. And the levels that you have to pay attention for. Previous week high, the previous week low, the previous week closing price. Those are the most three important levels that you need to start analyzing. As this example, the previous week gave us a W formation and it ended up on this specific price. Now you might want to ask, why is it very important for me as a trader to identify these levels before I do my backtesting or before I go into my new week? Basically, the market typically reacts when it gets to those certain levels because it triggers the orders for the breakout traders as well, those people who think that the market gonna reject. So there's a lot of order volume. This is why we see a rejection normally when it hits those levels. Now that we got that identified, which is the previous week closing price, now we can see clearly that we had 3 hits to the low. And if you trade the market maker, you definitely can tell that there's 3 hits to the bottom. And Steve mentioned this millions of times. 3 hits to the bottom, that equals imminent reversal. So if you study and do your homework, this type of trade you could have caught and know that for the next 3 days of the cycle, you'll stay in profit. Now, the third thing I do after splitting the days and analyzing the levels of price on previous week, I go ahead and identify my days in terms of the pushes. Where is the first green day? Where is the first red day? Depending on the cycle we're in. You may want to ask, what is the point of identifying those days or those levels? The answer is pretty simple. The market tends to do this a lot, and you can see it everywhere, every chart, anytime, which is once the market issue a level, whether it's a rise or a drop, the next move is going to be accumulation, aka trapping traders. Basically, the market likes to give us pushes, consolidate for a little bit, and then give us another push. And this is why we want to identify our days, keeping in mind that the market moves in pushes and consolidations. We had our first green day, so we could assume that the second day of that would be accumulation day, which I refer to with the dash because it ends in a flat. The day opens over here, the day closes over here. So there's no trades for me during this day. But coming to Thursday, which is the second day of the pushes, or we can call it day 2, and Friday was the last day of the week, as well was the last push of this week. As simple as this, you already finished doing your analysis of that week. Now you want to get specific. You can go ahead and scale in on a 15-minute time frame to identify your entries and work on your stop levels, work on your entry levels, your scale in, all of that stuff. But for me, I'm just giving you the basics right now so you can go ahead and practice that. You're done analyzing this week. Now you know the bias of the week. You can tell we had 3 days of rise. You can see where the market trapped the traders. Now you have to identify where take your entries at. And for me, I go ahead and highlight them levels with yellow boxes. Those are places where I could have took my trade. As you guys can see, this price closed below the 5 EMA, which indicate to us a very good entry point. Now you have the direction of the week, which is the trend. Now you have the days that the market pushes at, and you can identify the days that the market consolidate at as well. This was the high of the previous week. I cannot stress this enough. We have 3 hits to the low, and they are very visible. I will go ahead and highlight them. And as you guys can see, I went ahead and highlight those 3 hits. As I stated earlier in the video, that there are levels that we need to pay attention for. This was the high of the previous week. And as well as I have stated, when the market gives us a push, typically the second move will be an accumulation phase. And we get that on Monday. We can see this. The day started over here, closed over here. So it was a flat day for us. The second day of the week, which is Tuesday, we have the second push. Mark that as day 1. This is day 2. This is day 3. So yeah, this is it for today's video. Hopefully you gained any type of knowledge. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out on my socials as well. You can type it down in the comments below. This is your boy FFI, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace out.